Normally when I do seminars, and I do quite a lot of seminars and classes in universities and for local businesses, I normally started out with the thought that everything in online marketing comes back to two words: traffic and conversion. You're either trying to generate traffic or elicit conversion of some type online. And I think if you bear those two words in mind, it's really important, first of all, that every action sort of speaks to one of those two words, but really importantly, strategy needs to be in place. Too many companies just build a website and put it out there and say, well, it looks good, it must be doing pretty well for us, because I think it looks great. And sometimes that's not enough. You know, we delve in a lot with clients into analytics, and we analyze traffic sources and click-through rates and bounce rates on websites, and you know, we look at all sorts of different analytics within a site. For instance, heat map tracking, where people click on a page and where they don't click, where they bounce out of a website. And I think strategy is one of the key things that a lot of businesses just simply hurdle over. They forget to reverse engineer a strategy and a plan of action for each component within their online marketing. So if they've got a website, they just have a website and they don't really know what traffic is coming to it, whether it's successful, the conversion rates of individual pages within that website. They don't know how to create a good user experience for people landing on their website and ultimately taking them through a funnel or a pipeline to elicit that final goal of conversion. And again, that could be a sale, it could be a consultancy booking, it could be a subscription to an email list, following social profiles, all sorts of conversion styles and types, but conversion is really the end goal. And I think you've got to start with the end goal, and then you reverse engineer the strategy and create the user experience and user interface accordingly to best speak to your individual audience. And of course, any business can have multiple audiences, so our goal is to help clients go about achieving that kind of perceived customization, where we can create journeys of intrinsic value for each individual user type or audience, so that they present their products and services in the best possible light and speak to the strengths of those based on the individual audience. Where do I see the future of online marketing? A lot of it comes down to video. Video is huge these days, as you will know. You know, internet speeds are going through the roof, so it means that it's very easy, even on a mobile device, to digest video instantly. You know, you can stream high definition, even 4K video instantly on a mobile device, pretty much anywhere you are, certainly in the US and in many places around the world. So video is huge. Video allows you to speak to a client type or an audience in a very concise, succinct way, which is very engaging. It's much easier to watch a 3-minute, 5, 10-minute video than it is to read through reams and reams of text on a page. So the availability of video is key, I think, moving forward. And I always say this to clients: you have to watch what the big names in the industry are doing. Companies like Google. Well, Google a number of years ago bought over YouTube, and now YouTube is actually, and most people don't know this, the second largest search engine in the world. Not only that, but you'll notice if you go into Google and you search for pretty much anything, nowadays search results come up and they're video thumbnails that come up in the search results. And that's because Google recognizes the importance and the preference that people have for video. Much easier to digest that medium, because the devices and the internet speeds are so high these days. It's just an easier medium to speak to your clientele or your prospects via. Also, mobile is going to be really important. I mean, a number of years ago, Google released their kind of mobile compatibility or mobile friendliness algorithm change, and that impacted a lot of websites negatively, where their website was sort of optimized for mobile devices, but not really. It didn't pass Google's tests, their mobile friendly test. And of course, with such a high volume of search, being utilized on mobile devices, phones, tablets and so on, of all different screen resolutions. Google recognized the importance of presenting the most qualified and value-driven results for their user base. That's how Google's built their business, as most businesses do. It's based on trust. So when they give these results to people, they want to make sure that the results are easy to read, legible, even on small screens, all those kind of things. But Google actually implemented an algorithm change a couple of years ago that spoke to that specifically. So I would say the two big things right now and moving forward are mobile and video. What are the biggest mistakes I see businesses making in online marketing? It goes back to what I said earlier, not having a strategy. Most businesses out there simply have a website and they hope that that works for them. And that's a huge mistake. A lot of clients come to us and one of the first questions I say is, okay, so what's the baseline we're dealing with in terms of your website or what you're trying to achieve? What are the analytics like? What's the bounce rate on the website? How many people are coming to your website? Which pages are the most popular or the most important? What is your conversion strategy? And is the strategy being successful? Can you track conversion rates throughout your website? And most of the time the answer is no. None of that exists. There isn't an analytics package in place. They potentially haven't been monitoring traffic. They don't know which pages and structures within their website are successful or not successful. They simply go at it with we've got a home page and our product pages and a contact form, and it's a nice looking website. And as I said earlier, that's no longer enough in terms of the competition that is out there in any industry is mind-blowing. So it's really important that when we strategize about a website and an online marketing strategy, whether we're doing the complete strategy or we're just building the website for a client, depending on what they need at that individual time, that we look at the baseline and we view it with the end goal is always to take an upward trajectory, right? Is to take it from where you are right now and really elevate everything within your online marketing to achieve higher results, bring more success, more turnover, profitability, and really to monetize your websites, whether you're selling something directly from the website or not, really to make the website a machine that works for your individual business. And I think that's where a lot of businesses forget that this is a component of that money-making machine for your business is the website. What constitutes success to me? I guess the usual answers: freedom, being able to take a break when I need to take a break, running my own business, having happy clients, and maybe more importantly having happy clients who keep coming back to us again and again for advice, consultancy, and that we get on with and we have a relationship with, where they value what we do. That's really important to me, and we value them as a client, and it's that type of two-way relationship that really works long term, and those are the types of relationships we are always looking to nurture and grow moving forward with any business. What's changed most in the last 10 years? Well, everything's changed. It's one of those things, not only in the industry, in this business, in my life, everything has changed. It's quite remarkable to think back where the business started and where the industry was 10 years ago. And where it is now, the availability of new technologies that are, are easy to implement and less time consuming to implement, the ability to basically create systems online, completely custom built systems that our programmers can build from scratch, just based on an idea that a client has or an idea that we come up with where we think it will work really well for the client based on their objectives. The availability of all that has never been better than it is today, and it's going to continue to grow, which we're really excited about, and we love implementing those types of techniques for clients because you know, when we see it all the time. We're constantly learning and investing in learning more and building our knowledge base, testing new platforms, new technologies. But to transfer all of that, the stuff that works, and to present it to clients is really exciting, because it blows their minds quite a lot. You know, it's lovely to see clients really engaged and excited about the components that we bring to the table in that respect. So that's changed a lot. My life has changed completely. I went from starting a business in Northern Ireland and making it successful over a 5-year period, and now in the last 5-6 years, I've moved to America, lived in Colorado for 3 years, and now I live in Pennsylvania with my wife and my 2 boys. So that's changed. You know, I got married, had 2 kids, moved across the Atlantic. Everything has changed in life. In the business, a lot has changed. Speaking back to the technology aspect, a lot of the systems we can now automate, not only for our own business but for our clients. Ultimately, our client base has grown astronomically. We now have all the work coming in constantly from different agencies around the world, as well as our private client base, which is a more one-to-one type of consultancy. Everything's changed. It's kind of crazy, but it's exciting, and it's always something different every day, every week in this business, which is what I love and why I love owning this business, even though it was a bit of an accidental kind of stumble upon all those years ago. It's worked out for the best. It's been brilliant. A message for those watching: thanks for watching, guys. I've rambled on for I don't know how many minutes now, just answering your questions, so thank you for watching. Hopefully the answers were of help and informative. If you have any other questions, there should be a comments box below this video. Just pop a comment in there, or give us a call, or drop us an email, and we'll get right back to you. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day. I hope to speak to you all soon. Take care.